Greetings, listeners, and welcome to another exciting session of Defenders of Eberron, brought to you by the Wednesday Night Crew. Let's pick back up in Thelanis and continue to listen to the journey of our heroes as they work to get Lucar back home. Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
You got to play that in person though, because it's actual cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So Wednesday Night Crew, we are back. In the main campaign of that's in Eberron with our Defenders of Eberron, and we have a full virtual table with Azuri and Lissa and Skogar and Kashan and Lucar and Velma.
All the band math geek nerds.
Yes. Yes. I was the art nerd. That was my spot. I was the art nerd that wasn't as good as my friend in art either. He got all the blue dots and the awards. I did not. So it was great. So I would always, I was the one in the background in the shadow going like, and just being upset. Never would have guessed, Kashan. Never would have guessed. So when we last left, let's start with Lucar. Because with a recap here, we're not good because we're gonna pick up with those that are in initiative order because that's what I have that already set up in Owlbear, so that's wonderful. But let's recap Lucar first. So Lucar, you basically materialized in a really nice cabin. For a minute, you thought it was heaven because it was a well-stocked kitchen. It was like it's the kind of place that you would set up for yourself or you'd want to live in. And it wasn't long before you found out that you were not in heaven and you were at your newly discovered sister's house. So your sister named Brayla. And Brayla has a significantly vested interest in you. And appears to have nothing but the utmost of care and concern for your well-being and the want to see you join her in a successful reign over the Feywild as her hand. And basically the next in line. So,
despite being first in line.
What's that?
But despite me being first in line, she wants me to be next in line.
Despite you being first in line as far as what Astrid has been telling you.
Yes.
Right. So like, yeah, exactly. So, but like, as we established in the last session, like you generally have an interest in her more than you ever did Astrid. She's a lot more of a kindred spirit to you. So play that as you will. I feel like it would put you in a kind of a torn position, right? Because we don't know if Lucar even wants to be the king anyway. Like it's just been forced upon him, right? So like I think that's kind of some open-ended things to work through as we progress over these next few sessions. So that's going on, and then you go to this like it's like you go to like a guardhouse. You're traveling. You and Brayla are traveling, and you're going to a guard. You went to a guardhouse, and you ended up where we left off with you was, you and Brayla were talking to this guard, who at one point Brayla said to this guard, that referring to you as saying he's the last piece we need, and that's where we left off with you. Now, going back to our swarthy band of adventurers who find themselves on the trails trying to hike through and find where their friend Lucar is. They've run into some unsavory characters. They have the appearance almost of to that of hags, except they're in like guard uniforms, and they are I believe they brutally murdered both of the people that they had with them. So yeah, like, and so where we left off that, do you remember Skogar? Where we left off
Yeah, so
by chance?
I accosted the front um, elderly woman that I can't remember if I succeeded on my roll. I believe I did succeed on my roll, thinking that they were haggish. Because you said hag from the beginning. What do you think? Did I determine
I-
that was?
You did,
Thank you.
So
recalling last week.
Yeah.
yeah, so you witnessed like so yeah, so the guard you had said to the guard something along the lines of because Skogar, I feel like with Skogar it's feast or famine, right? So
Oh yeah.
like there's times when Skogar speaks incredibly intelligently, and then there's other times when he's like, I'm a rock god, and he like air guitars or plays his actual like electric lute and stuff like that. And he's like very like it's kind of simplistic, straightforward, but then there's other times when he's very profound when he's actually trying to have these conversations with with NPCs or whomever the case may be, right? So he essentially asks the guard, like, hey, what's your beef? Right? Why are you
Yeah.
Why are
Oh,
you
can I
doing
pay his toll or pay the toll for the?
Yeah.
I was trying to pay
Yeah.
the toll for the survivor, and she killed him. And so then I said, "Well, it's all right
Correct.
then," and walked up. And I think
You hadn't done anything yet.
Did we leave with me warming up the chest crystals?
That is correct.
Okay.
But I want to the one thing I want to call it is the specific statement that this guard made to you, which was the fact that they said what when you asked what the toll what the like why why were they going to dispatch of this individual, and they said, well, because it's, and you all of you heard this, because it's simple. She's a follower of Astrid. And then
yes. Thank you.
and then ended it. So
I mean,
we are
that's fair.
starting at the top of initiative where there are two guards. So if you go to your handy dandy owl bear, you will find yourselves all positioned there. I would like you to please as we are getting into combat, please move yourselves where needed if you're taking movements, things of that nature. And Azuri, we're going to start with you first. What would you like to do?
Azuri somehow had the highest initiative. That's mind-boggling.
I know, right? That never happens.
No, so yeah,
I'll
he's
be back
he's
in 1 second. Keep talking.
okay. So he's gonna go ahead and take like a few steps forward here to kind of get into the middle of the group, but not be right up front. And oh yeah, let's just go ahead and drop a moonbeam on him. On the two guards. That can't go poorly in the Feywild, right?
Okay.
This is fine.
That'll only, when they take their turn, they're gonna have to make a con save, but it doesn't trigger till their turn.
Okay.
How far apart are the two guards? I see grid lines, but
Yeah, the grid lines, I never really use those because they never really work out because I don't think I scale the maps correctly when I put them in here. So we're gonna say
if I'm 5 feet, well, never mind. You call it, sir.
it's a 5-foot radius, so I'm just trying to plop it sort of right down in between.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that could catch the edge of both of them. Yes.
Okay.
So that is your turn then.
Yep. On their turns, they'll have to make con saves.
Okay. Got it. Velma, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm gonna shoot my mouth off before I shoot my gun, as I usually do.
Shocker. Go with what works, right?
You're all wearing the same uniform. Did you just get off shift at the Waffle Hovel, or you part of some paramilitary
Oh, jeez.
thing? And I will unholster my pistol. But since nobody has killed anybody yet, well,
She did.
besides them,
Right.
I will not initiate. I usually shoot second. I'm not Han Solo.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to move my guy. I don't want to draw attention to Azuri, so I'll be off to the side a bit. Whenever I find that guy. That's my turn. Next person.
Okay. Oh, it's one of the guards. That's great.
Con save
Um,
by one of the guards.
okay. 1 second. Nice. Nice. Okay.
If they're shapeshifter,
Rolling-
they have to make it with disadvantage, but
rolling a con save. And here we go. Dirty 20, good?
yep, that's gonna be fine. They're gonna take half damage here, so it is 4 rounded halved is 2. 2 radiant damage.
That is rough.
So good.
And it's at this point that the one guard. Oh, sorry. I gotta see if I can get to. There we go. The one guard's gonna move from out of the moonbeam. And it still gets an attack, right? So
yeah.
Great.
Moonbeam also has. Oh, is it only shapeshifters or is it forms? I'm sorry. I guess I should ask. Are these the characters look like little guards? But what do we see them in game as? Like regular.
You see 2 medium to slightly like medium tallish height, slender humanoid figures with scraggly hair and light greenish skin.
Okay, thank you. All right, never mind then.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see how this goes. Skogar, does a 10 hit you or a 25 hit you?
The 10 doesn't, the 25 does.
Wonderful for me. And you are going to take damage in the total of 9. 9 slashing. And you will also take 3 poison. 12 damage total. As the guard just screeches at you and is just like frantically slashing at you. And that is its turn, and we are going to go to Lissa.
Lissa would like
You're
to try her Eldritch Blast on both on that left guy.
Your pew-pews, yeah. Got
Yes, those things. We'll roll both.
Bring it on.
So oh no. That's not great. I add 6. So a 10 and a 17.
17 hits.
All right, I'll roll that one. Is that a D10? Oh no. I think so.
It is.
And I add 2 to that, so 6.
All right. It screeches as you hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, and I'm gonna move back.
And then it turns its head towards you and snarls and just stares at you. And you can tell it's gonna probably you can tell it's like now it's got you in its sights. And the other guard is going to go, it's gonna do its con save, right? Because that's a
Yep.
thing right now.
Con save.
So it's gonna do that. And maybe not. There we go. Okay. Try that again. 11?
That's a fail.
Okay.
It's gonna take 5
Man, that's
radiant damage.
brutal.
Well,
Yeah, I hate when you get low when there's low rolls, man, you know.
consistent.
Really do. Um More for me than for you, but that sucks. And that's it. That's the only thing the moonbeam does is that. Nothing
Yep,
else.
I can
Not
move
gonna,
it on
like,
my
hold
turn,
it.
so I'll try to catch him
Okay.
again next time. We'll
Okay. Okay. That guy, so this guy's also gonna move maybe out of, if I can click on him. Here, let me just scooch this out of the way a little bit. There. It's gonna move him. Thank you. I'm moving him over up here just a slight bit. I guess as he's moving, maybe you could take an opportunity attack before he goes to attack you, maybe. I don't know how does that work?
Only he
So,
can move all the way around me as long as he doesn't leave my sphere of influence, which is
he's moving to attack you, so then I guess that's different, right?
Yeah, that would not.
Okay.
Only when he
Yeah.
leaves sphere of influence.
Got you. Okay, so we've got 2 claw attacks, one being a 19, one being an 8 to hit.
19 hits.
Wonderful. You've got 6 slashing and then 1 poison, so 7 more damage you take as this other guard screeches at you. And we are now at Kashan. You are up.
All right. I'm going to slap down a guiding bolt on. Well, let's go with the one that is on. Looking at the screen on. Can you even hear me? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking at the screen, look the one on the left. I will shoot a guiding bolt at.
Yep. Got it.
So let me get this going.
The one by the Moo in Moonbeam.
That's correct.
Got it. Wonderful. Okay.
And roll it. Oh, oof.
Nice try. If you're
that sucked.
That's a miss. If the virtual dice are not your friend, feel free to go organic if you need to.
Well, seeing as how great the dice were for me, the original dice, organic dice.
Yeah.
Cursed this week.
Skogar, you are up. It is your turn to deal back some damage to compensate for what you've been receiving.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do?
You're going to swing. You better swing harder. And he is going to take his turn. I'm assuming he can swing once at each one of them. He is going to swing with Rorik's axe. Rorik, one of our artifact things that got.
Yep.
And on each swing, he's going to do a Battle Master attempt of a tripping attack on each one of them. So I have a bunch of dice loaded up, and I'll do top to bottom. So top D20 is the first, and corresponding damage dice.
Okay.
So the top D20 is a 16 to hit, and the bottom. Okay, the bottom is a dirty 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, so the bottom dice then would be the first D12, which is I'm missing a D12 in there. Damn it! I'll take that one since it's in there, even though it's low. So 2. Oh, that's a crappy roll. 2, 2, and 2. So it's 2 plus 5, 7 slashing damage, plus 2 radiant damage, plus the trip attack, which is the bottom two, they need to make a strength saving throw versus my 17. Strength saving throw versus a 17. If they fail, they take
so the
two-
DC is a 7. So the DC is a 17.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. One moment. That is a 17
Oh,
with
and
modifier.
that's it. Boy, he swung hard. Didn't get it.
The one guard that you swing at that you were trying to trip just cackles at you.
Well, I guess
And-
neither of us are doing much damage. But
and
I'll
gets
go
ready
toe
to-
to toe until you die.
Position itself and get ready to attack you again. As we go to Sable, actually. Is Sable here too, right? I think. Is she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to roll for her.
Yeah, so what's we'll call her
She
Zero
must be
for
at the
now. What's she doing?
What does she do? She has a quarterstaff. I think she would run up next to that's her, right? I think so.
She's still barbarian. Put her in a rage.
Yeah,
Put
she's
her in a
rage.
rage. She's in a rage. She's angry. Watch those two halflings get murdered. Man,
Okay,
I
so
should
does that
really
mean-
study this. I don't know what rage does.
It's I think it's a bonus action, right?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so bonus action to rage.
I think it
Adds
just gives you
+2 to the
extra
damage.
damages or attacks or something.
And AC. Okay, cool. I do have it. Okay.
I feel like
um,
Skogar should know this.
Skogar
Actually,
is
funny, I've only
my
played one
tutor
barbarian.
on how to be a barbarian.
Yeah. I only remember because she became a barbarian after I talked to her the one day.
Actually, Skogar's a fighter though, right?
Yeah,
like a variant. You're a variant of a fighter.
straight up fighter. Yeah.
Yeah. Like bounty hunter though is your skills.
So she gets 2 attacks, right? Like most. Man. Yeah, I think so. Okay.
She rolled a 17 and a 2. What were your modifiers? The 2
The
is obviously probably a
modifiers
fail, but
are
that 17 technically already hits.
so it's like a 6-ish.
Okay. Yeah, you hit once.
Yep. And then we'll do the damage dice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That's great. So, oh, there we go. Yeah. So that'll be 13 damage.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guard's like, "Ah!" and just starts breathing heavy. Azuri, it's your turn.
Azuri is going to go ahead and move the moonbeam to clip the outside guy, the one to the far right of Skogar there. So that was a bonus action, and then he's gonna, I guess, move up right in there behind Sable and just go, if you need me, I'm right here. And he's gonna turn around and look backwards to see if he sees anyone trying to sneak up on the party. So he's gonna try to perceive and see if make sure no one's coming up from behind.
Well, just with passive perception, you don't see anybody coming.
Okay.
So, what is your passive perception anyway?
14.
Yeah, you don't see anybody coming.
All right.
So, Velma, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I will shoot the one next to Skogar.
Okay.
Or I will shoot at the one next to
Do it.
Skogar.
That's a
Is
hit
18
with an
hits?
18. Yeah, it sure does.
Okay, that is a whole mess of dice because she's right next to Skogar. Let's see, 5 of these. One of these
Let's get
plus
a
a
solid hit in here, huh?
I'm hoping. Because, as much as I love radiant damage, 2 and 3 at a time,
Yeah.
it's not doing it. All right, it's whatever this is plus 4. 32
Hot damn.
force damage. Magical force damage,
Yeah.
just in case they have resistance.
It takes a pretty beefy hit. As it kind of it backsteps a couple. It like backs up a couple steps, like from the force of the hit. And he just and she just like kind of just screeches in pain. Um, and it is that one's turn. I no wait, no, that's not it. That's not the one. Because you shot. Did you shoot the one in
The one
the
that Skogard's
close?
engaging with.
Okay, so the one on the other side by the moonbeam, right?
Sure.
Okay, great. Then the one that is not the one that did not get shot, it is going to attack Sable with two claw attacks is what its jam is. And that is a 12 to hit or a 13 to hit.
They both miss.
Dang. So he just like swipes. It's like he just swipes over her head, you know what I mean? Like just didn't think to aim down. And just goes "Rawr," just getting madder. And then we are to you again, Lissa. What would you like to do?
Whiplash, go back to Warlock. All right. Warlock Wizard. You know what? Actually, Big Wing. Big Wing, do a magic missile. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. On that same guy. All right there.
Sounds good.
So that'll be 12.
Damn. And that's on the one by Sable, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nice job. That's crazy.
Go Big Wing.
91. Yeah, it takes that hit and just is like like just getting angrier and angrier. And it is the other guard's turn, and it I guess has to make a con save, right?
Yep.
Yep. So it's gonna do that. And that is a 15.
That does not pass.
Okay.
Torture.
Better roll. Okay, 7 whole points of radiant damage. We're creeping up here. Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Chipping away, baby, chipping away.
We all hit so much harder, including the DM. What's going on right now?
So but the guard can move, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It just took damage. It can do its normal stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it just steps up just slightly to get out of the moonbeam. And then it disappears.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
Disappears.
We better spread out.
And it is Kashan's turn.
Well, the other guy's still there. The other one's still there. So I'm going to try a cantrip of Mind Sliver. No, I'm going to do a Sacred Flame. So they need to dexterity saving throw against 16.
That's a fail.
Hey, all right. All right, let's roll these dice. And we'll see we get 8 points of damage.
All right.
There's a radiant flame comes down on them.
Engulfs them
Yes.
in the the magical flame provided to you from your patron.
That's right.
And Skogard is your turn.
Yeah, so he's mad about swinging weak last time. He's going to make his 2 swings. I'll do them separately this time. Oh, man. So the first one's going to be a miss. Second one is mid-20s.
Okay.
And
That's a hit. Second one is a hit.
All right. So it's a D12 from Rorik's Axe. Yeah, also trying to trip again. I'm sorry, I should say. A D8. And if the trip attack is successful, another D8. So the Rorik's Axe does 5 plus 5, 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Plus the D8 of radiant, which is which is 3, so 13 points total, and then it makes another
Mhm.
strength saving throw to beat a 17.
Okay.
If it doesn't, it goes down and takes some extra damage. And I got
Okay.
a mark. I'm 3 down on those maneuvers.
All right. So strength save is 17.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Your trip is not successful.
Somebody stand behind this thing and get on.
And Lucar, we're going to be going to you in a moment.
Cool.
What is Sable going to do?
Sable screams and attacks with her quarterstaff again. Rah! Okay, yeah, so she has a 19 and a 22
Both
to
of those
hit.
hit.
And then, right. Okay. Math is great. 13.
Nice. You batter it up pretty good as it's screaming in Sable's face. Azuri, it is your turn.
All right, so Zuri is going to go ahead and he's going to move the moonbeam and sort of swing it up to where the guy disappeared to see if maybe we'll
Okay.
clip him.
Mhm.
It's it's 5 foot radius, so I sort of put it so where the left edge is where he disappeared to
Mhm.
see if somehow
Yep.
we'll clip him. And then
I
Zuri's
gotcha.
going to rush around Sable here and draw his Warhammer and just give a big old swing. That's a 2 on the dice. I'm not even going to add anything to it. We're just going to say he misses and is distracted by the pretty moonbeam lights and the
Yeah.
wilds here.
Yeah. Sadly, that's a whiff. Velma, what would you like to do?
I will use my action to use my mark of the Medanis to see invisibility. And so you hear her cry out in pain.
Yeah.
And she drops to one knee. And for 1 hour, she can see invisible creatures. And she can see into the ethereal plane and see any ethereal objects, if that applies.
How nice. How nice
How
that is for you.
convenient. This is actually the 4th time I've used it, so it's not like I'm springing it on you. Also, it changes the color of her dragon mark, but nobody's notices. It just looks like a tasteful ankle tattoo. Nobody looks at it. And her obviously dyed hair, the red color, is now looks more naturally red than
Okay.
it used to. Those are the side effects of using a dragon mark.
Now, is this only visible to you?
Yes, I'm the only person who can see invisibility at this point.
You see the guard in the distance out of the range of the moonbeam, further down the path, trying to just leave.
She's trying to leave. Then I will not accost her. Who's still attacking Skogar?
The other one.
Then the other one is going to get shot at. I will call out to the group that, no, I can't shoot at her. I use my action.
Yep.
But I will call out to the group that the invisible one is leaving.
Ooh.
Getting reinforcements.
Where?
Point down the path.
Perfect.
She's going down the path. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Lissa, your turn.
All right, this time Lissa is going to cast Magic Missile on that same one that she can see in front of her. That's by Skogar and all the rest. 11.
Okay. It takes those magic missiles, and as each one hits, it's like, "Arr, arr." And it's looking a little worse for wear at this point. And it's actually going to like, I mean, it's pretty surrounded right now. So it's gonna squat down, and it's gonna try to swipe at your legs, Skogar. twice. And let's see what
Groveling so
happens.
soon.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna say no because that's a 23 and a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna hit both times. So that means 6, so 10 damage total. And then for the first attack, 10, and then the second attack is 9 is third. Wait, hold on. Please hold. Oh no. 15 damage.
Second one's 15.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
And then this guard just starts like cackling and laughing at you. Kashan, your turn.
Okay. I will. I don't know. I guess I'll try the. We'll just keep going with the Sacred Flame and hit Sacred Flame on it again. That would
Okay.
be a 16 Dexterity save.
That is only a 12, so that's a fail.
All right. I forgot to do this last time, but I can do 2d8 plus 4 because of things. So I actually get a 10 damage on it. 10 damage. Burn, baby, burn.
As it takes the hit, it almost like because it was trying to stand, it stood back up after it went down to swipe at Skogar, right? So as you hit it with this spell, it almost like it starts to start to buckle a little bit. But then it's like gains its footing. And it's just like getting louder and louder yelling.
Who's cackling now?
The invisible one.
Well,
Huh.
no, she's not, so she can't.
Okay.
She doesn't want to give herself up.
Skogar, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, I've used 1, 2, 3. Gonna use another maneuver dice. I only have 5. Probably ill-advised, but take 2 swings at. Oh, nice. At the one that's over there. Again, he's gonna try to do a trip attack with the
The one
first.
that's right next to you, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yep.
so that is a 21 and much higher for the 2 attacks.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. A big dice. The first one is going to be, or no, I roll them both then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the trip attack. That's a 22 plus 10. So that'd be a.
In damage?
Oh yeah, I mean the Rorik's axe.
Hot damn.
No joke.
Nice.
And I'm swinging. I'm
Yeah.
swinging twice. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So 22 plus.
All right, you can stop at the 22 and describe to me how you've dispatched of this guard.
Oh yeah.
How have you finished the guard?
So she was kind of leaning, and he brings down this big axe. On her back legs as she's like leaning forward, and at the knees just cuts off both of her legs. Right. All right. I don't think she's coming up again. We got that trip. And then he's going to action surge as his fighter action surge, gaining another attack. And since I took my first attack as a melee attack, I believe I can use. Can I cast a spell on action surge? Does anybody know? Action surge right here.
I mean, I would
That's
think
a
if
second
you
action.
I think you can,
Yeah,
so long
if
as
you-
you didn't already cast a spell.
yeah, exactly.
You can take an
right.
additional action on top of your regular action as possible.
Right.
Okay. Sweet.
Are you going to use your chest laser?
No. He is going to
okay.
whip out his flying V guitar and strung
Yeah.
into the lights. And I don't think it's fair because I can see the person on the path, but given
Yeah.
Velma's general direction, he's going to try to cast Fairy Fire,
Okay.
which is a 20, I believe, a 20-foot square
Okay.
in that area. If anything in that area, if there is anything in that area, they make a dex saving throw versus it's low, 13.
Okay.
But if
Well, I feel
Yeah.
like with them being invisible, they're going to get advantage on that deck save.
well, that's the thing is that it brings them out of invisibility if it hits. It's designed, yeah. So it shimmers
Right,
their
but
outline.
fair, but I'm just saying that from the perspective of technically you don't see him, so you're just taking a stab at it, right? So
Well,
I
that's
feel
where I
like
figured you'd give me like, like I don't
yeah,
know where they're at, so I'm just doing a
I
general
feel like
direction. So that
and I
that
feel
works.
like I feel like instead of you taking like coming up with some weird like random dice roll for you to determine if you're close enough or not, and then they would still get a deck save, it probably just makes sense to give them the opportunity to have deck save with advantage.
That seems perfectly fair. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The higher one is
Oh.
a 19. So you do not get close enough. And
Does it have
it
predator
is
blood? Is it bleeding like drops
no,
of
it's not. No,
bright goo?
no.
If it
You're
bleeds,
far
we can
away
kill
anyway.
it.
You don't even know. You can't even see from where you're at. You're in the frickin' bushes and shit. Nice try.
But he'll take his movement and run up. He doesn't know where it's at, so he's just going to run in a random
Yeah.
direction and end up like
Do it.
over there.
Do a deck save.
Cool.
Want to be all like do a million actions guy on your turn.
Well, these are nice crit fail. Bring it.
Oh, buddy. As you're
That was
running, all
one
of a
action
sudden,
and an action surge and a movement. It wasn't like
as you're running, all of a sudden your foot hits something and you don't see what you hit, and you just trip and you fly, like you trip and you fly into the air and you're prone, you land face first on the ground, and you're gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage to your face as you land brutally on the ground.
Am I where I put me, or do you want to put me somewhere?
And then all you hear is like really quiet. That like so only you're hearing it. And it is Sable's turn.
I'm not the
Uh,
one getting tripped.
I think Sable would run in the same direction, assuming she heard
Okay.
everything. And yeah,
And then what?
I don't know. Try
Oh,
to
like
run
she's just
into
gonna
the
blindly
guy.
run to try to see if she can find.
Yeah, see if she
Okay,
can
why don't
run
you know
into
what? Why
the
don't you do a
guy.
dex? Why don't you roll a dex save for Sable as well?
That sounds good.
If we can get a twofer on this. Oh, we absolutely can. This great. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Sable's running and same like catches her foot on something and she's like, "What the fuck? What? Oh, god damn it!" And she like flies through the air and she lands on top of Skogar
Nice.
so that her like basically her torso essentially we'll say this politely, her upper torso is blocking Skogar's face as she lands on top of him. Keep in mind she's a halfling,
Nice.
but we never really discussed whether or not Sable was like thick or anything, but she's pretty voluptuous. She's attractive in that regard, and yeah, she straight lands on your face, and she's like, "Ah, damn it, Skogar, close your mouth. This is weird." She's trying to like push herself off of you as you're both, and then Sable hears, Azuri, it's your turn. As we are going in, still continuing in
Is
initiative.
this other guy still in front of me here?
No, actually,
Okay.
let me make him go away. He gone.
Okay, so Zuri just goes like, "Oh, what's going on down there?" And he's gonna throw his moonbeam way as far down the path as he can kind of see. He doesn't
Okay.
realize exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So he's sort of throwing it way down the path there because he can move it like
I pre-
60 feet.
I appreciate that. Okay. Is
So he
that it?
pops it down there and just goes, what are you two doing over there? I don't know.
Mind your business, Missouri.
Yeah, mind your business.
All we can
Um,
hear is a motorboat.
Yeah.
yeah, Velma, it is your turn.
Okay. Is the hag within 5 feet of Skogar or Sable now that she's tripped them?
Mhm.
Yes, she is.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to do insightful fighting. I can just shoot her. I will run up 30 feet closer and do the standard
I'm going to put you 30
running
feet
gun.
closer.
Okay.
Go ahead. Get your sneak attack.
Let me
and do all
load
your
up. Well, let me
tons
load
of
up the dice
damages.
first because it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll hit. Okay, here it comes. That is a 12. That probably doesn't hit.
Doesn't miss.
Okay. Then that's my thing. And I'll just call out to Skogar that she's standing right next to you. I'm
Man, you're kind of a
calling
you're
out
kind
to
of a
Sable. Calling out to
kind of a
Sable.
you're kind of a narc. Let's see. I want to see what my little hag guard has going on here, which is not that like it has spells, but the spells are kind of lame. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's invisible still, so like um and it leaves no trace when it's invisible either. Um so Velma, you're like 1 minute you see them there, and then the next minute they're out of your view.
Okay.
Um
I lost her in the weeds. She's gone off trail.
and we're gonna call that out of initiative order. You've gotten yourself out of that little mini scrape there so that we're not spending the whole evening in one fight. At least one of them's gonna survive. And we're gonna cut to Lucar now. So, Lucar, you are in this guard station with a guard cabin, whatever we want to call it, right? With this guard and Brayla. And and we're gonna literally just pick right back up like where we left off with you guys. And um as she says to the guard, he's the last piece we need. We have everything now. And the guard says, well, that's just excellent, isn't it? How wonderful. And then they look at you, Lucar. It says, good good sir. Almighty hand of the queen. What may I do for you? Do you need anything? Food, drink, supplies before you continue about your way.
I'm not sure where we're going, and what we might need. So I suppose some supplies and a little snack would be good. Brayla, where are we heading from here?
We're just making rounds.
And what would you need me to do exactly?
Well, I mean, really, I just need you to for now, I just need you to roll with me and kind of observe how I'm handling things. As these are the kind of things that you would likely have to manage in the not so distant future. As my hand. On top of giving, sage wisdom, and advice and guidance on decision making.
Fair.
Right. Do you like leading stuff?
No. Do we think that this is a pretty safe Journey that we're going to be on? Is there any things that we have to worry about?
I mean, there's like, there's like the what do you call it? The they like to call them the FOAs that are kind of running around. The followers of Astrid, our little sister there.
Yeah. I'm just used to
Little
like,
Miss Little, I'm gonna save the world with a bunch of, you know, weird, you know, bullshit that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, to be fair, like my friends and I were doing a pretty good job of saving the world, and we
So
are
I'm
often
talking
full
like
of
this world,
bullshit.
not your world.
Oh yeah, fair. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'm used to having more than just you and I out there. Like, I've usually got a whole team of people to protect
Mm,
each other, because
mm.
usually like one of us can't handle everything. So I just want to be sure that we're safe out there in case anything happens to you or I.
Yeah, we should be good. I
All right.
think.
Well, then,
I think we'll be
yeah.
fine.
So we don't need any more additional supplies beyond what we have. I mean, are you armed? Do you have any magic? Are you?
I mean, I'm straight. I'm good.
All right. Well, and I didn't catch your name, I say to the person at the guard post. But if you could maybe give us some rations, since who knows when we'll have another opportunity to eat again.
I believe. Never mind. My name is Agatha, wise and all-knowing hand.
Great. Well, you did offer some food, so any rations you have would be great.
Fantastic. Why don't you roll a d12?
You got to pick the weirdest die to have me roll.
Huh.
The weirdo. There it is. A 9.
Okay, you get
9.
9 rations.
Sweet.
That's a lot.
And how about some for our queen here?
uh, yeah, Brayla goes, yeah, Agatha, come on, that's 9. 9's gonna barely cover him for the next like day and a half. And because she is queen, she used to roll a higher die, but she gets less anyway, so she gets 6 rations.
Well, if worst comes to worst, Braille, I can give you something. I could share if necessary.
It's like, and then she looks.
You
she
did
looks
make a
over.
really good stew back at your cabin.
She looks over at Agatha, and she's like, see, this is why I tell you. And then she gets up, like she's looking up at her, and she's like poking at her, like aggressively, and then pushes her. She says, "This is why I tell you, you always take care of me first. Stop being stupid."
Hey.
All right,
You
little. All right, bro, let's go.
You could tone that down a little bit. There's no reason to treat people that way.
Excuse me?
I'm just giving you advice as a hand. You want to keep people engaged and happy, so no need to boss around you.
Oh, she's engaged, aren't you? Aren't you, Agatha? She's engaged. Yes. My hand. I'm quite sorry for my insubordinance to our queen. I will do better.
No, you were fine. You didn't do anything wrong. We'll be on our way now.
And Brayla says, see, I told you. Take the time to learn first. Take the time to learn first, okay?
Does Brayla leave the guardhouse?
She starts to walk towards the door, yes.
Okay.
Are you like gonna pause for a minute? Like, what do you do? Like, what's your?
Yeah, when she has her back turned and is about to leave the door, I turn around to Agatha and say, "Well, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't be worried. I got you."
She looks really confused at you, and then looks at Brayla, and then looks at you, and then looks at Brayla, and looks at you. And she just doesn't say anything.
Fair.
She shakes her head. Like she doesn't know what to do, like super confused. Um, so I think it was you guys were in like a horse-drawn like cart,
That
right? I
sounds
think.
right. Yep, I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. So you get back in the horse-drawn cart, and she throws the rations in the back. She's like, all right, bro, let's head out, shall we?
Yep,
We got places to go, things to see.
like such as what exactly now?
Um, don't don't worry about it. You'll know when we get there. Um, you don't like the unknown, do you?
I'm just saying that mom and dad taught me to always have a plan and to know what we're doing so we could be prepared for the trip.
Mm. I mean, that's fair. I understand that, but trust me, you're well prepared. You're gonna be fine. Um,
Just as hand, it's often good to know. I can give you the best advice if I know as much information as possible.
I mean, that's fair. And once we get to, I mean, we're taking the scenic route. So once we get to where we need to go, um, all will be very clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Um, so as you're galloping along, or trotting along and you're in this wagon, um, and she's like, Brayla's just kind of staring ahead and she's snacking on a ration and she looks at you. She just says, why, like, why all the grief, bro? I thought we were cool. We were fine in the cabin. Now we come out here into the world and start. It's time to like run errands and do the thing. And you're giving like whatever this is giving hostility.
It's not grief. I just want to be able to advise you in my role as best as possible. So I don't like. I just think like a well-informed hand is a better hand.
Oh, okay. Um,
I often felt that Astrid left me in the dark about things in a way that wasn't beneficial to either her or me. And so I thought maybe you and I would get along better if I had all the information so I could give you better advice and really know what's to come.
can you roll persuasion for me,
I
please?
certainly can. Well, that's an 11 on the die. And then I add some numbers. And the numbers that I add are in this book that I'm looking at. And if I get to the right page, I will add 4 to get 15.
Okay. Um, great. And then Braille will also roll in a moment here. There we go. All right. So yeah, that's all well and good, but um yeah, it's like your first day. This is like your orientation, man. Like this is training day. You gotta give it a minute and you gotta let us go through the steps and then everything will be fine. Okay? I need you to get the lay of the land before you go spouting off your ideas. I know, I
Sure,
know
just
you're,
I
I
was
know you're, I know your mom and dad are like big entrepreneurs and shit, and like and you helped them build a business and did all this stuff, um, up until somebody else came along and was like, all of a sudden it's expanded, and then our little sister, gives them extra people to do stuff as a distraction, um, but you're here now. We have a job to do. I need you to learn the job. And then I will most assuredly take your advice into consideration. But for now, I need you to learn and pay attention and have my back.
fair enough.
Is that
I was
acceptable
just
to
trying to
you?
learn by asking some questions, but I see that maybe that was out of place. I guess I'll learn on the job.
She pats you on the shoulder, in a kind way. not in a demeaning or dismissive way. Pat you on the shoulder, and she said, all in due time. All in due time, bro. All in due time. Okay? Don't worry. So you head deeper into the Feywild, and it's like, it's Technicolor. It's very like it's humid, but it's comfortable. It's a weird feeling in the air, right? As you're making your way on this wagon, and you find yourself approaching like a bridge. Um, and let's see, I'm just going to use a little placeholder here, even though it's not the same thing. It's not the Azure Wanderer, but this will represent the wagon on this map here as you've approached a bridge and you are like you're about to pass over it. Um, and it's not long before as you hit as like I can't remember, is she holding the reins or you?
I mean, she seems to be in charge, so I guess she's holding the reins.
Okay, that is fair. I will take that. Um, so yeah, so like you're cruising along, everything's fine. And then from under the bridge, um, flipping like coming out and sort of like flipping their way over and onto the bridge, are two rather large, what appear to be troll-like creatures. And they both look at the wagon and they say, "Halt! Who are you?" And Brayla stops the wagon. Says, "Hey, Tick and Tack.
Pick and tack.
It's your queen." "We got no queen, except for that little short lady. She's kind of mean." "Huh, well, that would be me. If you assholes could just get out of the way, that'd be great." And they start to approach the horse, looking to disrupt the horse a little bit, and they're looking a little bit aggressive. And she says to them, she's like, I really don't think you want to do this." "Oh, we'll do whatever we want. It's our bridge, and you're on our bridge."
I
Can you roll for
stand up.
Yeah. No, go ahead, please. Go ahead. Finish your
I
thought.
was gonna say, I stand up and say, "Listen to your queen. Let her pass."
Um, are you intimidating?
I mean, I think I am.
Are you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's, yeah.
I
So
don't
you
know
should
what
roll
they
that.
think.
You should roll intimidation.
I should roll intimidation. I got a 6 total. So I guess I'm not as intimidating as I thought.
He says, the one guy says, one of the trolls says, "Oh, who's this little guy here next to you? Is it you like a child or something? This little guy." They're still moving in close, so we're not quite in initiative yet. So I would give you an option to do one more thing before we would actually go into initiative, depending upon how Lucar is feeling, if he's feeling a little bit more zesty or not.
Um, I raise my staff and I say, once again, let your queen pass. And I'm holding up this staff, sort of what I think is more menacingly, but it's only slightly more menacing. Now I have a 12 for intimidation.
All right. Let's see what they get.
Trying to get my bad rolls out of the way for when we go into initiative.
Yeah, that's fair. One of them's like, "Oh, yeah, you take a big stick out. Now all of a sudden you're supposed to be scary guy? Huh, come on. You're kidding me." And the other troll's like, You see Tech, you see all those things on his belt there? That's all like that dude's carrying. What do you mean he's carrying? He's loaded down with stuff for spells. You can see it. It's just shit sticking out of all the little pouches. He's got his shorts. He's got all these pockets on his shorts. They're all full of stuff. Who knows what's in there? He could have bombs and some other crazy crap in there. I'm not messing with this guy. I'm out of here. And the one guy just jumps off the bridge and goes back like assumedly underneath the bridge, as far as you can tell.
Okay. And go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, if the other one's not changing his mind, I'm going to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay, I'll allow it.
This is my Staff of the Rooted Hills.
Yeah.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw against a 16.
It's a 16. Jeez.
So these roots come up, but
Yeah.
since they're coming up out of what assumedly is a stone bridge,
Yeah.
they're not as tight as I thought that they might be, and they just sort of wrap but do not contain this troll.
Yeah. Yeah. The troll just scowls at you and looks at you, and he's like starts to shake, like pull one of his feet out and shake it, like to kind of get these things off of his feet. And he reaches over and grabs like just a loose part of a brick on the bridge and just throws it at you. And does a 9 hit? I'm assuming no.
Nope.
Yeah, so the brick totally misses you. We're gonna make this real simple initiative order wise. Okay. Well, you roll for initiative and we'll see, and we'll go from there.
Well, shit, that's a 20.
Okay. Then
Plus
we'll start
4, so
initiative. You can go first. You go first, Braille will go, then the troll will go. Keep it simple.
Brayla, stand back. I'm just going to drop a fireball on.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
I mean, he's a troll, right? Aren't they?
Yeah.
He might be susceptible to fire.
I mean, you know what? It's worth a shot, right?
Why the hell not? So I think for fireball, he's got to do something.
Dex save, I believe.
It's a dex save against my 16.
Yep. I'm actually pulling up his stats right now real quick. Okay, great.
8d6 ready.
Yeah. So against what's the DC?
16.
Okay. That's a 17. Just going to take half damage. Unless, well, no, you can't twin it because you have to have two targets.
Yeah, I can't twin fireball. I don't think. So 35, so half of that is 17.
He gets lit up with fire, and he's on flame. He's like on flame, like on fire for a very short amount of time.
I do not do wild magic either. I'm keeping track of that. I'm pretty high up on wild magic right now.
Did you roll? You rolled and you're fine?
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
Okay. All right. So then she sees this, and she just laughs. Ha, 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 ha. She's like, "You stupid dipshit." And then you see like she holds her hands up and she just goes, and the next thing you know, like you see this array of frost like shoot out of one of her hands.
Just to be clear, she was calling him a dipshit, not me, correct?
Correct, 100%, yeah. But she misses, as she laughs. She's too busy laughing, and she's like, hell yeah, bro. Take this stupid idiot out. Get rid of him. Freaking hate trolls. They don't follow anybody. Um, and we are then gonna go to we're gonna go to the troll, and the troll's just gonna be like, no man, screw this, and he just jumps off the bridge while he's still like kind of his hair is singeing as he jumps off the bridge and into the water and disappears under the bridge.
Like Anthony Kiedis.
Because under the bridge downtown, because he does not want to die. So we are gonna go. We're gonna put you guys like crossing the bridge, and you're heading in the direction of a place for right now.
Okay, and I'm just gonna say, like, we can't let people question our power. Like, that's an important thing that I think we need to display. We might be small.
You're damn right.
But you're the queen, and if they're not going to listen to you, or if they're not going to listen to me as hand, we need to be aggressive.
You are God. See, I knew in my heart just spoke to me, and it said, you know what? You're gonna love your brother when you see him and you really get to spend time with him. And Astrid had you all wrong. And I'm so glad. She sucks so much. And you're so cool. This is gonna be great. We're gonna be disgustingly rich and have all the best food anytime we want it. And she says all this, and she's like beaming with pride that she managed to snag you. And we're gonna go back to the other group. So we're gonna go back to Velma, and assuming and Andrew is not zonked out completely. And we're gonna go back to the other group who is I need my maps.
All of us.
Maps. Yeah, 1 second.
Andrew, wake up.
There you go. There you go. Thank you for doing that. I was gonna start messaging on the side like, guys.
No, I just have my mic muted. That's all. So I'm listening.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. You guys are back. We're back on the trail with the rest of the gang. And yeah, you just got through this fight. What's going on in your head? Like, what's happening? You're out of initiative order. Zuri, you take the moonbeam down. Like, what's going on, guys? What are you doing now?
Gogar is futilely just hacking through the brush. Where is she? Where is she? It's long gone, but he's still like trying to make contact. He's definitely clearing some good brush.
Man, I don't know about this place. Like, we're gonna get involved in stuff that we don't know the right or wrongs of. I don't, like, clearly, obviously.
We just have to see if Lucar's okay and let him decide if he wants to stay.
That's true, but I'm just, like, what if these halflings are bad? What if I don't know what's going on? Like, it seems like I don't want to just come in guns blazing on everything.
Scooger, are you still with Sable? Those noises are kind of getting concerning. If you are, I'm still looking the other way. Can you let me know, please, or not?
Yeah. You hear Skogar just grunting in the woods. Obviously, him and Sable have been disjointed.
Azuri's still looking the other way if Skogar's grunting in the woods. The moonbeam goes away after it was a minute after it's cast, so it pops away here at some point.
Yeah. All right. Well, she seems to be gone. Kashan, I don't know. There's right and wrong and customs of the land, but when you see somebody kill what appeared to be a helpless creature in their back, there is still morality here.
All right, so we'll just get involved when there's killing, though, right? Like, I don't want to like.
It depends. We do a lot of killing ourselves, so
Yeah, just like yeah.
we ought to be a little more circumspect, I think, before we start just killing any murder hobos we meet.
All right. Well, that's fair. Maybe I'll stick to the back next time.
They weren't helpless, though, so I mean, they did give some good hits.
All right, well, maybe we should also stop them before they start killing too. Maybe that's where we should go. I'm looking your way, Alyssa.
Oh, anyways, I think we should keep moving,
I do have
But
some.
yeah, that's probably right.
I do have
Sable,
some
are
pics
you
of the
okay?
atrocities.
I think it's good not to get involved with things we don't understand. Kind of like what Kashan was saying.
That's kind of where I was going. You're right.
Yeah, but we should definitely find Lucar.
Also, when Alyssa says we shouldn't get involved, you guys all listen to her. I see, yeah. That's.
Well,
I mean, I'm okay, Cash. I'm kind of like, I mean, it didn't help. It wasn't great that I landed on Skogar's face, but I mean, it could have been worse, I suppose.
I've had worse land on my face.
Yeah,
like,
I heard that about you. You're a creepy dude, man.
Yeah, to each his own.
I'm not really the biggest fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Skogar kind of shrugs that off and goes and looks at the hag that was cut down, and starts rifling through her belongings to see if maybe there's just anything of interest in particular where maybe the other hag other hag gone, or just anything that
Why don't you roll me a d20?
All right. 13.
Okay, give me 1 second.
If it's investigation, that'd bring it up to a 14.
No, I just needed you. It's not an investigate. I just needed you to roll a die. And you rolled a what? 14?
No, 13 was the raw die. If that's what you asked for.
Okay. You find 15 gold pieces and mismatched coins from three different. There are 3 different types of gold coins, basically. Like different designs on them.
Gold is gold. He looks at him. He wouldn't have any
3
idea.
sets of 5, basically.
Yeah. He wouldn't have any idea what realms are stamped on different coins. Gold's gold. Puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, and you also as you dig a little bit further, you find you feel like a small what feels like a small box inside a different pocket.
There we go. He pulls that out. What's he see?
It's a miniature chest. Like a little mini like chest.
Yeah.
Does it bite your finger?
Okay. All right. So this is what Skogar does. All right. I'll give it a little test. He gives it a nice smooch.
Rock, stationary.
I'm assuming nothing happens when he smooches the chest.
Anybody that notices you do it just shake their head like, what is wrong with this guy? Nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
He tosses it to Azuri.
I don't want this shit.
Yeah. This might be worth looking into.
To be clear though, if that was a mimic, it would have been a baby mimic. Just putting that out there.
Skogar knows his mimics. Size means nothing.
Size is nothing but a number.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Azuri, yeah, so I guess this little mini chest got thrown to you.
Thanks. Azuri like shakes it like a Christmas present to try to hear what's inside.
You hear you hear that there's something inside, but you can't really quite make out what it is.
This
Like it's
is,
like a clackety like a clackety kind of noise.
is it locked or is it just open?
Well, it's closed.
He tries to open it then.
Okay. You open it. And like you see inside
Hmm.
3 small gems. And they're like kind of blood red in color. So they look like they're out of game. They are bloodstone gems, each one worth about 50 gold each. So Azuri finally has some money.
We'll get to our first place I can sell these, and they'll just have a whole shelf full of them, you know.
Yeah, right. And they'll be like, we'll give you 10 gold a piece. We'll give you 5 silver a piece. Turns out it's like it's a bloodstone mine on the outskirts of town. So yeah, so like you guys are at a fork in the road. You can go left or you can go right. As you're traipsing along, trying to figure out how to get to like to find out more about Lucar, information on where he might be, and try to just find him and make sure he's okay. Right?
Last
So-
session, I believe we just determined that Skogar's dragon mark of finding that he activated was we felt that we were going the right direction and we were going west or so.
Sure. I don't know that I think it just mattered. Like you're going in the direction that was pointed out to you based on what the dragon mark said, right? Or the dragon mark showed you. So, which way would that be then on the map?
Yeah. Well, we're pointed east, so I guess we'll say it's east. And
Okay.
Skogar kind of leads point, like, I think he's going to have to clean out those cargo pants of holding. I feel like I'm picking up on it. It's kind of ripe.
Right as you walk up to a certain part of the trail, right before you accidentally don't notice it, the moonbeam disappears. And so you guys continue to walk down. You continue to walk down the trail. And pretty quiet. Other than the floor, other than the noise of the forest, it's pretty chill. Anybody, I mean, this is like just some basic like traipsing through the forest travel time kind of stuff going on here. So anything you guys want to particularly do while you're doing that?
Since I can still see invisibility, I just want to keep an eye out for
Sure.
any invisible hags on our way.
Sure. You don't see any, but yes, I hear you, but you do not see any at this time. So anybody else want to do anything? Kashan, you good? Zuri, Skogar.
Just keep
What
walking.
Okay. Sounds good. So you keep walking. And let's say your smart zone goes off. And it is a call.
I look
It is a
to
call.
see caller ID.
It is
Oh, we got
it is-
signal. Everybody check your
it is-
phones.
No, you don't have signal. It is Astrid.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alyssa picks up, says, "Hey, Astrid."
Hey, did you find my brother yet?
No, but I think we're heading in the right direction. Well, Skogar thinks
Um,
we're heading in the right direction, and he's got like this thing. Yeah,
Man, I bet you she got to him already. I bet you she got to Lucar.
Brayla, you think your sister?
My sister, yeah. She totally
Yeah.
got to him. Our sister, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if we were
This is
to
going to be a
like,
lot harder.
yeah, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Um,
See, we both. So okay. So we both want the same thing, right? Like we like. So in my case, okay, this is gonna. Okay, do you got a sec? Because
yeah, sure.
this is gonna take a moment.
Yeah, we're just
All
walking.
right. All right. So here's what I need you to what I need you to understand, and you're probably one of the smarter ones in the group. So I'm gonna really like put the faith in you to kind of help guide the rest of them
Yeah.
in to what needs to be done here. But so essentially, I mean, really the only way to right the ship here is, or to right the wrongs, I guess, too, would be to like you're gonna have to you're just gonna have to kill my sister.
Oh, okay.
There's really no other way around it. So here's the thing. So Lucar is the king,
Right.
and I am his hand.
Right.
Okay. And
Yes.
Brayla, it's this whole I'm the oldest bullshit. And so that then she thinks that she should then have rights to what's in the family name, which is the Feywild. I mean, essentially, we are the family that rules over the land, but yet she thinks that she should be the one leading things. I mean, it's all very much an age
And
thing,
that's
right?
just not
Like,
right. Just because you were
and
born first doesn't mean
yeah,
that you should be the
and like
leader.
Lucar's the middle kid, which is why it's easy that he just kind of got left for adoption, right? Because I think the parents are just kind of like, we got two more, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know the full story, to be honest with you, because I wasn't like I think if I gosh, I would have to like look at my like I have to remember like what the look in the scrapbooks and stuff. But I think I was maybe a year or two old when Lucar was like just gone.
Wow, that's really young.
So yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And he wasn't much older than that. Uh, so but I think like probably at the time like our mom and dad probably cast a spell on him so he wouldn't like remember shit. So like so as far as he knew, all he knew was his adopted parents, which they
Hmm.
seem all right. But that's beside that. Have you met their new that like have you seen that their new employee, like that Lee guy? Like, man, he's
Yeah.
killing it. He's killing it out there. He just keeps
Yes,
opening up new shops all the
definitely.
time for them. Like he's doing such a great job.
He's been
Like
a
I'm really
boon for
happy
their
for
company. It
yeah,
really
I'm really
seems
happy
like.
for his parents. We should probably do a couple of apothecaries here in the Feywild once we get this shit figured out, you know? It might
Yeah,
be
we'll have
good.
to call Lee up.
Might be
Get him
good,
in
yeah,
here.
for sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I think he could maybe help it out.
So anyways, back
Lucar's
to
not going to have
killing your
time, right?
sister thing.
Because he's the king, right? He'll be the king, so he won't have the time to do
Okay.
that, right? Um, yeah, yeah. So okay, so right now she's filling his head full of all these things of how great it's going to be, and how she's going to be
Mhm.
a great leader, and he's going to be the best hand, and he's the next in line, and everything is his, and blah, blah, blah,
Right, because
blah,
let's
blah.
be honest, he didn't seem that interested in being king.
I mean, not no, he didn't, but like, if he's not interested in being king, do you really think he wants to be a second to our older sister?
Hmm, you've got a point.
Yeah. And plus, like, she's just gonna do evil shit, man. Okay, so like I don't know, have you seen any of the weird like guards around walking
Oh
around?
yeah, I should
Yeah,
have
huh?
led with that. We saw a couple of those guards just
Yeah,
kill some
those are
halflings
hers. Those are hers.
for being
That's like her little mafia.
that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, it's not cool. It's not great. It's very like they like to either kill or kick out the those that don't belong.
Okay, so next time I see those uniforms, I should just attack and not hesitate.
Yeah, why would you hesitate? What's going on with you?
Yeah, it's I
Do
just
we need
didn't
to
see the
have
point in getting involved, but now I see the point because they are against you. So I've got it.
do we just need to have a night maybe make some popcorn, have like a sleepover, talk about things. Do you need some girl time, or
I
because
think
like
I think that would be helpful, yes.
something's going on with you,
I
and
think that might be good.
it's
I've
not
had
great.
there's been a lot going on. Yep. Girl night would be good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's pencil that in. Let's figure that out. So, um, yeah. So, like, I don't know. I mean, I think I got to think about this whole like sister thing some more. But I'm definitely gonna need I'm gonna need your guys' help.
Yeah.
Um, especially like your buddy Velma there. Like she's really good at sneaking around and doing devious crap. But she makes it seem like she's, all innocent and stuff. And so maybe she might have some good ideas too. You never know. Um,
Yeah,
but
I'll talk to her too. You know what? She should
yeah,
come to the girl night too. That would be fun.
well, that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I bet she'd probably have a good time, I think. I mean, I would
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
so.
But the camera stays in the bag. Yeah. Like, so, what happens at girls' night stays at girls' night, right? Let's be clear.
Mhm.
Um, so okay, yeah, like I'll get a hold of you later. Start thinking of stuff. Like think of ways we can kill my sister. Okay. All right, thanks. Bye. And
Gotcha.
she just hangs up. Um, so
Melissa used to this by now, just puts her
yeah,
phone
yeah.
back in her.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And now, so you've had that conversation. So maybe the group can think about like kind of what they want to do next. We're gonna slide back to Lucar one more time for tonight. Um, so yeah, so Lucar, you're with Brayla and things are going pretty well, and you have arrived at what looks like to be a very like an incredibly ornate old temple, like a shrine.
Okay.
And she says, all right, yeah. So now these are kind of the harder errands that we need to run, right? Um, so like this is one of the sacrificial shrines. Um, we got to hit up at least so within our like these shrines are like they represent part of our bloodline, right? So like uh there's a handful of these scattered across the Feywild, and what we need to do is routinely make our rotations and give it an offering so that way we can continue to stay in and maintain our power, right? So
Okay.
um so look at these, if you will, as um an extension of the power of our family, right? But we kind of have to take care of them, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So out of game, it's like a Horcrux, only like it doesn't just hang out on its own. It has to be like kind of tended to, like every once in a while, like water in the plants, right? Um, so Brayla says, yeah. For this one though specifically, um, you see, there's that like pedestal thing in the center. I'm gonna need you. I'm I'm mm, I'm gonna need you to give it some of your blood. Not a lot. Like you don't. It's not like a give up a lot until you're near death or anything crazy like that. Just a little, like a thimble's worth, tablespoon or two. You know.
Aren't you the queen though? Like it seems like it'd be coming from you, like as the leader.
I mean, oh, trust me. There's plenty of my blood flows through the veins of these shrines and the Feywild. But
I guess I'm just
now that
worried that it won't have as much of an impact if it's not you, me and not you.
well, this is how we start. Like
Mhm.
to your point, to be fair, it won't have as much of an impact, but we need to start this process, as it won't take long for it to have an impact. And then in turn, and I believe that you were the one that expressed this to me when we were talking previously about having more power, right? And that you needed more power, and um, this would this would help achieve that for you.
Did I say that?
Yeah, yeah, you did.
I guess out
Yeah,
of
you're talking about not
character.
being powerful enough and all these things, like
In
a lot
other
of self
words,
doubt and everything when we were first talking, and it's fine. I get it. Like it's at first it's a little bit intimidating, overwhelming. It's fine, but yeah, just this is how it starts. But this is how it starts. Just gotta give a little bit of blood into the pedestal there in the center. You'll suck it right up. It goes through the little patterns. It's really cool. I mean, I'm used to it. I've done it plenty of times. I can be there next to you while you do it, but I'm not going to
Fair enough.
demo on myself,
Sure, I
because
get
I've
it.
already been feeding it.
Understood. I eat a ration and drink
Okay.
some water because I want to make sure
Okay.
I've got full strength.
Get a good flow.
I mean, when you give blood, like
Yeah.
I don't want to pass out or anything because
Right.
didn't eat
Right.
enough.
Yeah. This
gotta
is
get
so
the
Boy
cookie.
Scouty. Like it's so great. I love it.
Yeah, so
Just like-
I
like-
eat a ration, drink some water, and I go over and use I think I've got a dagger or something. Yeah, use a dagger to
Man, you're
just
you're a natural. You're a natural
a-
at this, bro. This is great.
cut a little bit of my palm of my hand and
Yeah.
drip some blood into the pedestal.
Yeah. So as
I
you
rolled
drip
it.
in,
I rolled an insight check also to see if I believed her, which I did.
okay. You did or didn't? You did?
Oh, I did believe her.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if she was lying or not, but I rolled badly
Yeah.
enough that I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely believe her. Um, and so as you do this, like the first couple drops of blood hit, and like there's like this little recessed circle in the center of the pedestal, and as soon as the blood hits it, it like kind of goes concave and a little bit deeper, and like you just see the blood instantaneously, like it starts to grow in volume. So what's coming out of you is like drop, a couple teaspoons or whatever, right? But as it hits the stone, the volume of it's increasing, almost like it's multiplying upon itself, right? And you
Yep.
see it's starting to spread out across these veins on the top of the pedestal. And then as it starts to creep over, you see stuff coming up from the base of the pedestal through the ground in cracks, and it's coming up and it's like a darker red, whereas yours is like a brighter red. And yours, like it merges into the other blood coming from below, and you're getting the impression that just on a visual that your new blood is being incorporated into the family bloodline, like right before your very eyes, like
Yep.
like in a bizarre, like and it's like a bizarre visual of like, just like really the fact that you've been gone from the bloodline for so long, so your blood is a different color because you've had a different life experience and you haven't spent much time in the Feywild, and so it's a whole different thing, right? So, and it merges with that blood, and then the whole pedestal like turns this bright red, and then you see this mist of blood like shoots up in the air slightly,
Mhm.
and then just like kind of but the droplets like hover there
Okay.
for a second, and it's all very like trippy. It's super trippy, like crazy, like levitation magic kind of weirdness stuff going on, right? Like where it's like zero gravity for a second, but only for these droplets of blood, as they hit the pedestal, and before you know it, like all of the blood just gets evaporates or goes into the stone, and there's no sign that you ever dropped any blood. And you are going to level up.
Hell yeah. This is what I'm
And-
talking about.
And she says, and Brayla just looks at you with a sly smile and says, "Yeah, it felt good, didn't it?"
Hell yeah.
And I need you to roll a what is a counter? Does anybody know off the top of their head the counter to a charm? Is it wisdom or
Wisdom.
intelligence?
Wisdom.
Yeah, probably
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Can you roll a wisdom save, please?
I can and I will. And it will be a 12.
Okay. Um. So like, it's okay. So out of game. You're not being charmed. Like what we're when we do these rolls, it's you're rolling of how much like how quickly your devotion, your fealty, your alliance to this new sister in your life, like you're rolling against whether or not you can still like have some doubt, or you know what I mean, like your walls, your defensive walls that you have up to protect yourself, those are coming down like quicker than you thought they would. So basically you're just rolling to see like how much you can like just you know, not immediately think she's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Like you're still trying to be a little bit guarded, but you're having a very hard time maintaining that, especially now because she just gave you. She was like, "Yeah, you just got more power, dude. Like, look at that, boom, just that easy." So, yeah, she said, "Yeah, felt good, huh?" And then and then she says, "All right, let's get back in the wagon. We got more places to go." And that's where we're gonna stop with you, Lucar,
All right.
for the evening. And then real quick, we're gonna go back to the other group. Um, can we say, Lissa, that you updated everybody else in the group about what Astrid told you?
Oh, yes, absolutely. As
Yes.
soon as I hung
So
up.
as you, yeah, so as you guys are walking, like how would Lissa deliver the headline of what's going on that Astrid said?
So guys, obviously Brayla is evil. Case in point, those hags that we faced back there. And Astrid thinks we should kill her. So let's just stew on that and think about what we should do. But I'm leaning towards the kill her side. But I'm willing to listen to other points of view.
I'm
Yeah.
sensing some family intrigue and political drama, and if Lucar kills Brayla and becomes king, then Astra only has to kill one of her siblings to become queen again. So let's just keep that in mind, that she may have an ulterior motive.
Oh, Astrid wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Astra has always been above board. I know you keep saying that.
You're saying
She actually thought that you, Velma, might have a good insight
geez.
into how we should really approach this situation.
Oh, the first time somebody asked me, I think is flattery.
What Kashan was going to say something too, I believe.
Oh, just, like, it just sounds like a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to get involved in. Like, they want to kill each other, that's fine. They can kill each other. I mean, I don't know this other sister. I know Astrid kind of gives me the willies, but, that just might be me. But, like, who's right, who's wrong? Who knows? This is the Fae world. Like, we're stuck in this anus and we don't know what's going on, really, Belanus.
On the other hand,
and-
the guards are pretty brutal. That's not like,
Well, I guess, like, more evidence of that. If we keep seeing injustices, then yes, we can work through that. But it just feels kind of weird to just be hired as killers, like we're assassins. Are we
Okay,
assassins?
that's right. It's
we
the
could
one
be.
bad apple thing. We just met one bad apple. That's all.
But what if
Maybe,
Ayla, like, has Lucar under a spell or something, or like is tricking him into,
well, like giving them food or something.
right? It doesn't take much.
Nice, that was good.
I mean, no, but like obviously we got to go get our buddy. We got to go
Yes.
get him. So
Yes, and if he's in trouble, we should obviously help him.
right, and we should kind of like this is his family, so maybe we should just kind of see where he's leading and just go with that. Right?
I mean, okay, yeah.
Or just grab him and get out of here and just let them sort it out.
I think, yeah, we have to
I mean, I know
Grab and
Azuri's
go.
with me on that. Like, we don't want to get too involved with the stuff. We just want to get what we need and go, right, Azuri? Looking at you, buddy.
Yeah, has it finally worked? You guys all seem to finally be preaching that. I feel like it took us, many years, but you guys are really starting to come around on this.
I think,
That feels good to hear.
yeah, I think we've got enough on our plate saving the real world. I don't think we need to get involved in politics on a different plane.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we just got to see what the situation is when we find Lucar. I also don't want to just steal Lucar and then we have two Fae queens angry at us for doing something. So I don't know. Just keep that in mind too.
Yeah, but we're defenders of Eberron, not defenders of the anus, the lanus.
Right. And Brayla has never interfered in our business before, but Astor keeps popping in and whisking Lucar away or telling him to use a double fireball on me or shit like that.
Kashan, you hear really quick. Kashan, you hear a knocking on the door sound in your head.
Yes, I say in my head.
Well, hello there, dear. How are you?
We're getting involved with stuff that I'm not sure I don't know what the right answer is. So I'm a little.
Oh, yes, I understand. Well, can I just say that you've done quite a good job recently here in the Feywild, and I'm just gonna give you your spell back.
Oh, that's so kind of you. I appreciate that.
You take your spell back, dearie. You're making every time we talk, you're making such strides. I'm so very proud of you.
Good,
Really,
good. Yeah,
you've come a long way.
I was wondering then, since we're on good graces again, if maybe you can shed some light on this current situation of Lucar and his family.
Why, yes, I think that you should just get your friend Lucar and get the heck out of here.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's where I was leaning, but yeah. Okay. I like that. All right. Well, I'm going to try to lean that way.
Now, dearie, you may have some trouble with some of your friends, though, Not everybody thinks as wholesome as you do now.
I mean, I would say that in the past that would be an issue, but I understand now that everybody has their own opinions and that's okay.
Like that one friend of yours, what is he? The one with the higher pitch voice that always says about going home and hiding from things. That one. He seems to have his act together. He may provide some great insight for you to continue on your correct path.
I've never, what would Azuri do is never on a bracelet of mine. So maybe I should try that.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be perfect for every situation, dearie, but I think in some situations it might be beneficial. So maybe just have a think on that, okay? But good luck with your friends, and you take that spell back, and we'll talk again soon.
Hooray!
And then the door in your head, door sound in your mind, you hear it close. And so you guys are to close this out for you guys this evening. You are you're on the trails. But this is you're just by this point you've probably gone through a couple maps worth of trails, right? Because I don't have multiple different maps of the same shit, because that seems silly when it's when you're just walking down trails. So you're walking through.
He's right over here. I swear I can smell him.
He's gone, bro. Leave it.
And there's still no sign of Lucar. As I have a couple questions John, as it relates to Azuri's character, really quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned this deity, right?
Yes.
What can you tell me about Oldre?
He's the he's the deity of the Twilight clerics for Eberron. I got very little else right now.
Okay. What does Oldre look like?
That's a great question. I can figure it out.
No, okay. It's okay if you don't know, because you're gonna know here in a second.
Okay.
So,
He's a band
yeah, as you're-
nerd that also like
as you're-
I hear
as
old
you're-
Ray has a pretty good barbecue sauce too.
he's got a little pocket calculator. As he as you're walking along, Azuri, you see like off to the right, like kind of off path slightly, you see a glowing figure that is beckoning to you. And it is a it's like a goldish yellow type of glow. Like it's a glow that is welcoming and doesn't appear scary to you. And that figure is beckoning you to come to it.
I mean, guys, I think we should go this way. This is anyone with me? This
You
is,
know what, Azuri? I am with you.
So we're splitting the party then? Is that
Wait, no, we shall go. Azuri's got some good ideas. We should follow him.
Yeah,
I like the Nuka Sean. I don't know about.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we've passed that same tree now like 12 times. I don't know if I know exactly where he's at.
It's like an
somewhere.
old cartoon. We just repeat the background. Don't worry.
All right, Azuri. If this is a quick detour, then I'm in.
When have we ever had a quick detour?
I feel like our whole life has been detours.
Detours and
even
side quests.
What are we even doing? I don't even know.
So you're
Look
walking
our
down
back
this.
so we can save the world.
You're walking down this slightly less worn down trail, and all of you now see this glowing figure that Azuri has saw first. And as you get maybe, let's say, within about 10 feet of the figure, Azuri, because you're leading the way, you start to see details, and it is wearing a very elaborate, ornate, and like an ornate and well designed gray cloak, and it's very appears to be male by looks, neatly trimmed medium length beard, and eyes that sort of like have a pale glow to them, and he's looking directly at you, and he says, "Hello, my son."
My dad. No, kind of. He, hey, it's good to see you.
He says, I have always appreciated your dedication, but
Oh, I should
I
probably.
have never been known to have my followers refer to me as Dad. Remember, you may, as you have in the past, you may call me Oldre.
Oh, yes, old Ray. This great.
So this is your first time seeing the visage of him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So like you've talked to him, probably like, muttered to him, reading books in the library and things like that when you're just off on your own, you know what I mean, doing your own thing. And he says we must discuss your mission and your importance here in the land of the Feywild. And then he says, it is you specifically, my son, who will be the savior of this realm. And that's where we're gonna end. Does this really want to say one thing that to close it out?
It sounds,
I was afraid you said something like that.
Excellent.
it sounds like you're
Excellent.
going to have to kill Lucar to become king.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah,
Or
so-
save the land from Brayla.
Yeah, so here's the all right. That was great. So here's the last little piece of the storyline, like strands that are offshooting here. So Lucar is building a bond with Brayla, going on basically on rounds of protection rounds almost, with weird other things involved in it. And so that relationship is growing. You've got Kashan, new Kashan, that really doesn't want anything to do with what's going on and just wants to be safe and doesn't want anybody to get hurt. You've got Lissa that believes Astrid and thinks that, yes, we need to get rid of Brayla and save Lucar. And then Skogar still thinks he knows where either it's the invisible person or he knows where Lucar is, hacking at random trees. Velma got her first real compliment from Astrid. And last but certainly not least, Azuri has just been told that he's going to be the savior of the Fey realm. And all of you also heard that as well. So
You got it, buddy.
just getting more, just to make it more complicated.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go.
And
That's what I got.
you'll weave all of these together to make a wonderful quilt.
Oh, one way or the other. Yeah, we'll make it happen. It's fine.
And we'll wrap
Fine.
up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're about a month
Yeah.
out. We're about a month out.
yeah.
I always like to dig myself out of these lore holes that I create where it just gets overly complicated, and then see how everybody gets out of it. It's always a good time. So thanks, guys. Hope you
I
have
love
a
it.
Yeah.
All
Have a good
right.
night.
We'll see you
awesome,
next
wonderful.
time.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah.
Have a
See
good
ya.
one, guys.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks.
Bye. Yep. Later. Well, this has been quite the political roller coaster of events. How do you think this is all going to shake out? We will be taking a break from the main campaign for 2 weeks, and we will be playing a fun one-shot run by Emily. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for listening to the Wednesday Night Crew, and as always, see you next week. Hello, listeners. Have you been enjoying the Wednesday Night Crew and our real play sessions of Eberron Adventures, along with our special themed one-shots, and playing other RPG systems like Outgun, Call of Cthulhu, Basin, and Alien the Role-Playing Game? Well, if so, then maybe you should head over to patreon.com and become a patron, just like our first 3 patrons, Sean, Andrew, and John. For just $3 a month, you get your name mentioned in the podcast credits. More tiers will be added as our podcast family grows. Why don't you head over to patreon.com/The Wednesday Night Crew and sign up. You can even sign up for free if you don't want to donate. We're just happy to have you. We hope to see you there. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, and as always, see you next week.